Ready, set, go.
Okay, back to Tiny Bunny, where rage is building up from under the veil of our fear. It slowly rose from the cloudy mist. I felt my upper lip lift creep up, showing my teeth. The fact that your father beats your mother doesn't give you the right to do the same to girls. Okay, there's literally no way you would know about that. I didn't even know that was a thing that was happening. So, there's no way that you would know about that. My fists became hammers. I couldn't unclench them. That's gonna hurt when you finally do unclench them. It's gonna take a moment. You're not gonna be able to do it right away. Nobody can speak about my family like that. I came to my senses when I already lunged at the angry Katya. Aha! He went nuts! Nuts! Help! Help! Petrov went completely insane. There's these terrifying kids again with the no eyes and whatnot. At the same moment, the crowd around her became louder. It started whistling and roaring. And growing. Great! Great. Lovely. Isn't this nice? Oh, good. Oh, the trees. The trees are gonna... Great. Cool. Okay. Alright. The subtle silhouettes of my schoolmates became larger, wider. They shot upward toward the ceiling, turned into a giant black forest, chock full of toothy faces. I shrank to a tiny ball of fur and started shaking in fear before the might of ulcer. Oh, wait. I'm gonna try that again. I shrank to a tiny ball of fur and started shaking in fear before the might of ulcer-ridden trees that belonged to either trees or humans. It was impossible to tell. So you finally shown your animal nature. Catcher, can you back it up for a moment? Can you just take a step back and also, like, blink? Can you take a moment for your own sake and blink? You're looking a little insane. Coward! Catcher's face was twisted with jubilation and ecstasy. I don't know if that's what I'd call that. I'm not sure if that's what that is. Look at that vein in her forehead. Wow. Anton, why? No. Why did you do this to me? What did I do? What did I do to you? Helena screamed while choking on her tears. Oh, hey, Tiny Bunny. Great to see you finally. He is just an animal. An outsider. Okay, I'm the Tiny Bunny.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. Dude, this bunny is so freaking tiny. A scary flapping of wings came from the forest. A pair of giant white ears descended somewhere from above, and I dug myself into them. Anton, please. Wake up. Oh, what? What's going on? Oh, we've got the wake up sequence again. I jumped up, almost falling out of bed. Apparently, I was thrashing around for hours on the sweat-soaked sheets. Oh, hey, Olya. Olya's scream pulled me out, set me free from the tentacles of fear. Anton, please. Wake up. Wake up. It took my eyes a while to focus on the silhouette near the window. Olya's voice was distant. My head was still ringing after the fight. Sounds got distorted, as if my ears were stuffed with cotton. My sister, as distressed as ever, just kept on repeating the same phrase. The owl! The owl! Please! I'm scared. Her tears poured on my heart like boiling water, but I was almost thankful for the owl's appearance. Are you? Are you almost thankful? Because it seems like the owl is pretty bad news. Otherwise, the scared Olya wouldn't have woken me up. Oh, okay, fair. Fair enough. Yeah. Alright. Wait a second. Ilya. Want me to read Merzilka for you? Alright, guys, it's time to learn a couple things in the glossary again. What is this Merzilka? A Soviet and Russian monthly illustrated magazine for kids. Nice. It has been published since 1924. The magazine uses an unidentified yellow creature wearing a scarf and a red beret as its mascot. Neat. Writers like Samuel Marshak and Agnia Barto contributed to the magazine early in their careers. That's pretty neat. So it's a kids magazine. Give me... I placed my bare heels on the cold floor. Felt around for my glasses. My glasses are gone. Remembered Semyon, his underhanded act, and sighed. Anton, please, please, look. She couldn't tear her eyes off the window, as if it were a staring contest. I found the light switch with my hand. The lamp poured bright light all over me. I got up. My vision fooled me, moving the window closer, only to push it farther the next moment. Are we sure this is Olya, or is it something else? Because I haven't gotten an actual, like, real jump scare quite yet from this chapter. I feel like I'm approaching it right now. My sister was just a blurry spot. I took a hesitant step forward. Yeah, I still don't know if this is... Olya, what's there? What happened? Do you want me to open the curtains? No, please don't. The owl is there. What? The voice was coming from behind. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay. This is a bad situation, is what this is. This is currently a bad situation, is what this is. I turned around and froze from terror. Teary-eyed, Olya stood in the doorway. Who are you talking to right now? Olya, I need you to, go back to bed. Go back to bed. It's bad news in here. You know, I don't want you in here right now because, there's something else I don't want you to be in the same room as. So, why don't you scoot right along? She stared at me with eyes that were red from crying, with her hands wrapped around her shoulders. Her voice was nervous, as if she was afraid to hear my answer. I was talking to you. Someone who pretended to be you. The ledge outside my windows creaked ominously, as if something huge was sitting on top of it. Oh, hello. Yeah, that looks more like an owl. And the thing that pretended to be Olya started spreading, changing shape, grow to scary heights under the light of a carnivorous moon. Alright, we're at carnivorous and writhing are the two very common words now. And, please, come closer, come here. The voice didn't belong to my sister anymore. The thing that was hiding behind my curtains got tired of pretending, making me look like a fool. I pinched myself as hard as I could, hoping that the silhouette near the window was just a continuation of my nightmare, a hallucination brought upon by the cursed house. And those don't bite, do they? The silhouette was towering before me under the veil of mist. I heard Olya's shrill scream when someone had knocked on the window. Okay, alright, okay. It came to get us. Another knock. I stepped back into the middle of the room, as if there existed nooks where I could hide from this horror. The sound was sharp, metallic. The lamp started shimmering, then it suddenly lighted the hole and went out, like a candle under a strong wind. The filament inside it snapped with a ringing sound. Oh no. We didn't even get a glimpse of the thing. The darkness that was waiting for that exact moment poured from all the angles and enveloped me. Also, enveloped is also on the list of commonly used words now. There was only this window left in the whole universe. Moonlight poured through it, painting everything the color of bones that were exhumed from a crypt. That's good. Those are good words. Those are good words right there. I like exhumed. Let's not overuse it, but I like it for now. Olya started squealing and pressed herself into my back, seeking protection. And then an eye, burning with a carnivorous fire. Find yourself a thesaurus here. There's better words. Stared at us from the window. No, it wasn't trying to break the window. It was toying with us. It just kept on knocking, driving us mad. As if a giant clock was measuring the time left for us, its pendulum swinging above the abyss. She was screaming in desperation, her hands clutching my arm like a pair of pincers. Anton! Come closer. I could barely make out a pair of wings that spread out above the black spot. Tell her, Anton. Tell it that I won't be a bad girl anymore. Never ever. I just wanted to leave. Please. Yeah, okay. Moonlight suddenly disappeared and the room descended into darkness. We couldn't see the burning eye anymore. I swallowed the stingy lump that was stuck in my throat. I stepped toward the curtains, entranced by the call of this disfigured guest. Olya was standing behind me, mumbling, "I'll be good, I'll be good, I'll be good." The bleak window was creeping closer. Curtains rustled. I reached out to move them aside so I could look my fear in the eye. At that moment, I heard noise coming from our parents' bedroom. Without thinking, I pulled the curtain to the side in one swing. Nothing. Though, there was something shining on the ledge, among the scattered feathers. Okay, so we've got feathers. And my glasses. Oh. Interesting. Is perhaps this owl our guardian and not in fact a predator? Maybe this owl has just been watching over us because it's concerned that our lives are going to suck. Because if the last few episodes have been any indication, we might be in good use of some sort of owl guardian. It's not the theory I'm sticking with. I'm still down for an owl to be an actual monster and an actual scary thing. But it's a hypothesis. My glasses, the ones that Semyon took from me. How did they get here? Was that a gift from the gurgling night? Did that owl really bring them here? I looked at the front yard, at the foreboding clearing, at the toothy forest. Not a soul. Not a trace of our late-night guest. Except for the feathers. Only the old lamppost, dreaming like a lone watchman among the snowy desert. What did that owl do to those boys? I mean, heck those boys, but still. How did the owl get the glasses from Semyon? I mean, owls are very quiet. The owl could have just been real sneaky about it. The dry window frame creaked. I tore away the insulating tape and the stipes of glued newspapers. I guess we gotta learn about the stipes of glued newspapers. What's that all about? Window insulation. Before plastic windows became widely accessible in Russia, the cracks and frames of wooden windows were filled with cotton or pieces of cloth and sealed with self-adhesive tape or strips of newspapers soaked in soapy water to conserve heat in winter. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. That's a fascinating little piece of history there. Neat. Well, I opened the window with big trouble. What? That was maybe not the best translation of that line, but we'll move past it. Frost pinned me with its little needles. The paintings on my walls moved from the draft. I touched my glasses, sure they would melt in my hands. But they were real. My brain was scrambling for an explanation. Semyon and his gang just pulled a prank on me. That was it. That's it. A smooth white blanket was glittering under the street lamp just outside our yard. If anybody was to get close to the house, to climb the pipe to the ledge of my window, they would surely leave footprints. Unless it was an owl that can just fly to your thing. There's clearly talon marks right there. Very clearly talon marks right there. But there were none. I cautiously took my glasses. My wrist was still intact. Nobody pulled me into the darkness full of restless writhing. There's another one for the writhing tally. Why aren't you in bed? Hey, Mom. Good to see you too. I'm fine. Everyone's fine. Thanks for asking. I swayed from surprise and almost fell out of the window. Are you out of your mind? Did it feel hot in here? Do you want to catch a cold? The owl was here. Toja chased it away. Go to your room immediately and get in your bed. And you? Mom paused, directing her seething eyes at me. She was thinking of a punishment equivalent to my crime. In the end, she just waved her hand, took Olya by the shoulder and left, throwing gloomy words my way. We'll talk tomorrow. Okay, thanks, Mom. I managed to get the frame back in place with a couple of hits. Pressed in the latches with all the strength my fingers could muster. The cold left the room, but the fear was still present. Hey, we can see now. I placed my glasses on my nose and started studying my reflection in the window. It didn't look like a face, or like a death mask. It looks like a face. It totally looks like a face. Get over yourself. Just like the one worn by the boy from the notice board. Okay, I guess. That night, I was on the edge of joining him there. Sure, I guess. Sure, okay, now I see the comparison. A black and white face was staring at me through the clearing between student heads. And it wasn't Vova. His face was right beside it. I recognized the fat cheeks, the damaged skin. Oh no! Semyon's gone? Left for school in the morning of January 16th and never returned. Was wearing a dark brown sheepskin coat, a beige scarf, a black mink hat, and Alaska boots. Damn! Yo, Semyon's missing. Semyon. What the heck? Babarin's photo was printed out and placed under the glass, like an exhibition piece. That's messed up, dude. Yo, dude. And that's episode 2. Oh, that's so good. I love this. Oh my gosh. I'm eating this stuff up. Okay. Well, that is clearly gonna that marks the end of the stream as well. That was episode 2. Obviously, as soon as episode 3 comes out, and if it's in the gaming budget, I will be getting it right away, and you'll know when I'll be streaming it. And then if you aren't keeping up with streams, then you'll see it on YouTube, one or the other. So yeah, I love this story. I like the way that they're building things. Things are definitely building. They're taking their time, but things are building. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching live, so glad you were here. So many thanks to Go Bo Boop Bop for being here for the ride. Thanks to Bonk for showing up here at the end. If you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you haven't followed and you want to do that, love it if you did. If you have followed and you haven't subscribed, that'd be great. That'd be so cool. If you're watching on YouTube, you can like, comment, subscribe. Leave your theories, your hypotheses about what the frick is going on down in those comments. You can also, ring the bell. You can add to Twitch and do a bunch of stuff there if you want. You can buy merch if you want at streamlabs.com/talentlankyguy/merch. Got some good stuff there. And until next time, I'll see you later.